Welcome back to the Be a Success Story skill. Today we're going to learn step 2. Now I'm going to remind you to do step 1 first because step 2 builds on step 1. So make sure you have that big dream defined. Now let's get into step 2, where you're going to learn about the work that you need to do to get to that big dream. Because no big dream is ever achieved by doing nothing and waiting for it to happen. There is some work you have to do, but I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be without having some fun. Hard work can be fun work. Just think about this: a child on a swing who decides they're going to touch the sky with their feet. Has that ever happened to you? Well, the child swings to touch the sky with their feet. And as they're swinging, their legs are working hard, and they're getting higher and higher and closer to their goal. And well, yes, they may never touch the sky in the literal sense of, getting up into outer space, but they're doing hard work, it's fun work, and they're going after a big dream they have. This can be fun. So now it's your turn. Let's make this a fun game about achieving your goals, doing some work that's actually fun. And I break down the work that you're going to do into 7 layers of what I call peaking for performance. Because we are peaking to get an amazing performance in everything that we do. And I want you to know all the parts of it where you can do work. And it's not just in nutrition. We're going to acknowledge today that nutrition and eating for performance is one part of the work. And if you do the work in all of the layers, imagine you'll peak higher. So when we're talking today about setting goals or marking what you want to do in nutrition, that is not what we're peaking for. We are peaking for your big dream, remember? We're not peaking to eat healthy broccoli. We are peaking because we want to achieve that big dream, and maybe eating powerful broccoli is going to give us the superpowers to get to that big dream. All right, let's walk you through the peak performance pyramid, because this is an important one to know about. Okay, let's start at the base with mental clarity. And that is our mindset work we're going to do to be clear about our passions, clear about our big dreams, and you may do some simple things like meditation or doing mindfulness activities that really put you in touch with what your dreams and passions are. The second layer is sleep. Without sleep, our brains are totally suboptimal, and there is a ton of research on how sleep and performance go hand in hand. The better your sleep routines are, the better your performance. So it is definitely at the base of our pyramid, setting us up for success at every other layer. The next one we have is hydration. With a great hydrated body, a well-hydrated body, you're setting yourself up for that peak performance. And we give you the strategy in how to eat like a champion that's going to set you up to be well hydrated. Then we talk about eating for performance after that. So we got you covered, eat like a champion, and you're eating for performance. After that, we have our visualization piece, where you can now start to visualize your success. Guess what? We are working hard now in that area by simply fulfilling this skill. The Be a Success Story skill is a lot about bringing in visualization technique into your life. After that, you have functional training. Now your body needs to be moving and fit to be able to do everything that you want to do in life. Whether you are an elite athlete or an everyday athlete or an everyday exerciser, you need to be giving yourself the ability to do what you want to do. So strengthening those muscles and those joints functionally for the functions you want to do. That's functional training. And then finally, at the peak of the pyramid is our playtime. If you're an athlete, I bet you have this covered to the nines. You got that playtime in there because you probably play your sport because it's fun and you're enjoying that playtime, and that's wonderful. Now you might have other types of play that you do, like think board games or video games or just playing around, goofing around with your friends. This is all playtime. When you're laughing and smiling and just being in the state of performance, you know you're at the peak in the zone of play. And I want you to have a little fun here with this exercise. So play with me. play the game that we have going on here. It's just a lot of fun when you turn what you do in life into a game. Now, to close out this lesson, we want to give you a next step in your Be a Success Story skill. And step 2 is to define what you need to do differently in the 7 layers of peaking for performance to achieve your big dream. And if you want to just hone in on 1 or 2 areas, that'll help you focus on actions you can take. So choose a couple of areas or 1 area that you can really focus to peak your performance. And I'm going to teach you now how nutrition and eating for performance and hydrating well, those 2 areas, can produce incredible results for you and be part of your epic story. And when you do include nutrition in a powerful way and eating for performance, you're going to get these results. You're going to get energy levels on max. Imagine that. You're going to get this physique to compete, the physique that you want to do what you want to do. You're going to have a digestion perfection, showing up with food where you want it to be in the muscles when you want it to be there. You're also going to have a regular kind of joy going on, a beautiful mood balance. If you don't have that, it's something you can get with nutrition and hydration. And finally, I love this one, a laser-like focus. We don't think about this focus aspect of being related to nutrition and hydration all the time, but it certainly is. The more we show up ready and hydrated and well-fed, you're going to have a focus like none other. And we call that sometimes the zone of performance. I want you in that zone and able to have that focus. So if all of those results are exciting for you and you want to go out there and get them, then you're going to go on to the next lesson where you're going to learn step 3 of the Be a Success Story.